Magnetar is watching? Oh. Do you think, I wonder if, like, the actual, like, the real-life lawyers have ever had experience with this before, with people, like, you get, like, requests, like, some guy's like, listen, I'm a YouTuber, and then, and the guy's like, oh, God, not YouTubers again. Well, my rate is $750 an hour. Because I already know I'm about to deal with the most autistic shit in the world. Your retainer's gonna be $25,000, okay? Because the agreement, terms, conditions are, and they feel hereby acknowledging all terms, conditions, Mama Max Legal, on behalf of their client, Mr. Stryker. The Mama Max in-house, the lawyers that he hired that work for him personally, okay? In-house legal team here. Mama Max legal team. I will immediately remove my video to all public posting of Max Stryker and share on all platforms. Couldn't even send a DocuSign. Had to do a PDF. Cringe. Mr. Stryker, please do not continue to send correspondence under the pseudonym Mama Max Legal Team, as this is a misrepresentation in the unauthorized practice of law as potential criminal implications.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a
James Blank, thanks for acknowledge your concern regarding our chosen mode of representation, but we believe it's important to clarify our stance on certain crucial points. Our team is committed to safeguarding the interest, privacy, and safety of our client, Mr. Stryker, given the circumstances surrounding this case. The troubling behavior. Tell me what is the legal exposure if you give the name of yourself, the attorney who's representing somebody against you? What is the legal exposure? Like, what is even the argument that you can even pretend to be making here? Since your client has not met the stated terms of the deadline, we've decided to discontinue further negotiations. We insist that Mr. Field and any individual active have ceased all attempts to communicate with our client's family or acquaintances. Do not receive any advantage in establishing confidential communications with you or your client at this time. Secret lawyer.
That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1. Matt Ariza now on to punt this one away.
Your client's decision to seek legal counsel after our exposure of his questionable actions further substantiates our resolve. What, bro? I thought you were lawyers. If you get lawyered, it must mean you're super guilty. Written by the lawyers.
Nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
There's no way this is even legal. Whether it's legal or illegal, I'm not sure.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm pretty sure if you misrepresent yourself as a licensed attorney to an individual and they hire you for services, I'm pretty sure that's mega illegal. If you were to go to, I wonder if you were to, like, do lawyers normally get, do lawyers get service on behalf of their clients? Like, if somebody was representing me, would they be able to accept service for court docs from me? Is that ordinary or normal? I don't know. I feel like if there's actual, like, engagement with courts or other clients, I think you could probably get in trouble really quickly. You could get in trouble really quickly by misrepresenting yourself as legal counsel. But if you just say, like, oh, I'm a lawyer and I'm representing my friend, and you're communicating with another lawyer, and you're not a lawyer, I don't know if that's actually illegal or dumb. I don't know. I'm not sure. This is the NDA that Max is sending YouTubers to view the evidence. The non-disclosure agreement is entered into as number 18 by law. Definition of confidential information purposes of this agreement. Confidential information includes all information related to the experiences and personal accounts of individuals involved or in relation to the blah, blah, blah. Obligations of recipient. The recipient agrees to maintain confidentiality, not disclose confidentially any third party without private consent. By the way, if you're a YouTuber or whatever, if you break this NDA, like, nothing is going to happen to you. This guy doesn't have any money for any legal bullshit or anything. This is part of it. But my attorney and I had a good laugh at these emails. Sucks I was spending so much money on mine while Max was around. Yeah, rip.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
I don't remember Mutfender doing anything in his video that broke this NDA.
I can't believe that just worked.
Bro, there's nothing.
I want gonna shoot myself.
Sorry.
First time I've actually seen that shit work.
Of not happening there on that play, but he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punch coming in, I have a return punch, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys coming full steam ahead at you.
It really is. You try and get that peak to know where they are, about whether you should fair catch it or not. But sometimes you just have to have a sense, a feeling. And just
I was a victim myself through my teenage years being groomed by females in their mid to late 20s to expose them.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
I'm just kidding. That's not true.
15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
If you don't know, IMVU is a 3D avatar social networking application. In this video, Max claimed the username Casey was exploited by Pablo Sonny. Yes, if you've been paying attention, Pablo Sonny is also coincidentally the only predator that Max was able to get arrested. He claimed it was because of this video. The Reddit poster takes issue with a story of a victim named Casey, whose only friend on IMVU was Pablo. Max claims to have reverse image searched Casey's Naruto profile pic to a YouTube channel. On this YouTube channel, Max claims he miraculously got access to Casey's unlisted videos she posted. I don't think I have to tell you this, but that's really convenient, and I'm going to tell you anyway. We are currently approaching Dream's Minecraft World Record Ender Pearl luck on this Predator investigation. But don't worry, there's more. On her account, there was a video titled, "This is where you," and told me that showcased a bloody white sheep in the woods. Maximum Platypus 69 correctly pointed out that the vast majority of Max's abuse survivor audience interpreted this as Casey either being deceased or taking her own life following the unlisted videos released. Max was responding later in a Q&A, and it was really awkward.
Is there an update on Casey? Can you talk about how you got this account or how you found it? That's a bit much.
I can't talk too much about Casey. I don't know what I can and can't say. I will tell you that, yes, she's okay. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, thank God. I didn't even know that. Holy shit. That's something I wanted to jump in.
I don't want to, okay, listen. I don't want to overgeneralize, but I'm about to overgeneralize. I feel like 99% of the time people are, like, vague in all this shit. Is they want to seem like shit is, like, so much deeper or more, I don't know, more serious than it actually is. I feel like that's almost always the case.
Casey with you both at some point. Thank God. We'll respect her privacy. We'll respect her for now. Thank you, Max, for that very redeeming update.
So apparently, Casey is alive, but many have pointed out that aside from Max's spoken word testimony, if you will, there is no concrete proof that Casey ever existed, like, at all. Like, at the time of Max's upload, Casey's accounts were deleted. Look, it's one thing to recreate a piece of media to tell a full story of what really happened, and it's another to create an entire human being and plot them down in an active predator investigation because you're a filmmaker.
Wait, so the Casey person just never existed? Is that like the current thought? It just never existed?
Not good at all.
Kind of like,
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup
I
on
had a good
first
answer.
down.
I forgot his name. The guy that kicked himself in the balls.
He told us
Like that guy's girlfriend. Peter, was it Peter?
We'll see.
I'm so
Makes
tired.
sense, though,
It
doesn't
made me
it?
tired.
Have we ever run into a
What was his name? Peter Coughlin, yeah. Like that guy's girlfriend. We went through that on stream. You guys remember that? When he invented that girlfriend. Oh, God. Gosh.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Does he have any defense at all?
They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Is this real Casey even a real person? He claims in his video that he found her no-subscriber YouTube channel through reverse image search using her profile picture on the game IMVU, where he then hacked this girl's YouTube channel and found an unlisted video called "This Is Real." Which is a video that shows assumingly Casey filming the site of her room and has play sheets and a pillow in the middle of the woods. So if the narratives are fake, you not only lied about her death, but also that she was raped too, and made up this whole Batman ARG fake story that you had hackers behind the scenes get into her YouTube channel and find this secret encrypted unlisted video that she uploaded days before. So this is not.
Take a look at the post. I'll link it down below. Well, I will say OP's evidence is fair.
So he, like, when he made the YouTube channel up and everything else, and made the video and everything else, and
down at the 33.
Telling, much like the other three allegations I have just levied, there is unfortunately no concrete proof that Max is lying or faking anything. But what if there was? What if this entire segment was just backstory for the biggest nuke that I've ever dropped in my 5 years on you? Oh, I forgot.
oh, no, are you done it too, Max?
I'm done to keep talking here. Don't be fooled now. You haven't seen anything yet. In fact, any of the 3 upcoming reveals in isolation would be career-ending for really any YouTuber in Max's field. I also think what you're about to see will be fairly shocking to his audience of sexual abuse survivors that he's farmed for cash month after month on Patreon. For that reason, alongside transparency, I will allow the next 8 excruciating minutes to play unimpeded, and I will only rejoin you after Max Striker's reputation has been thoroughly eviscerated. At the 1-minute mark, your mind will be blown. At the 5-minute mark, you'll be thinking it can't possibly get any worse. And around 2.5 minutes later, you'll realize it can, and it is.
Okay, where is Nicholas Tate dipshit? Okay, why would you not make that announcement and then end the video here, and then make a second 30-minute video and release it the next day on like YouTube Premiere. You could have milked that so much harder. We got big content strategy problems here, Nick. Okay, so I mean, I'll help you maximize your money, all right? That should have been a cliffhanger moment right there.
Recently, people have been saying that your investigations kind of skew the line between fact and fiction because they're finding things that you've created as context for the video. I think people are going through the Discord server that you were an admin of really showing it. The lawsuits that changed the name. How much of what you do is kayfabe and how much of it is legitimately like live? This is the investigation. Here it is.
So the investigations themselves are real, but obviously the films have fictional elements. There's multiple reasons, like for example, the admin thing on the Discord server. I had to recreate. Can I just also give one thing here too? That are we treating it? Am I treating it seriously? If we're treating this seriously, okay, God damn it. We'll be serious, okay? I have a lot of people come to me every time we do like a big rate review. There's a lot of girls that will DM me and they're like, hey, I think this guy did bad shit. Can you also do my shit? And then there's like a whole process where it's like, okay, well, if you really want me to, you need to tell me what happened. You need to tell me like a couple friends that said what happened. I need to like blah blah blah. 99% of people like drop off. I think there've been one or two that I've like pursued further and encouraged them like, hey, you should report this, blah blah blah. But for the most part, people just don't have anything. Okay. If you want to do this type of investigative work and you want to turn it into a game and like turn it into content and make it fun or whatever, like that's Eve. What's up? Oh, hey, hold on, sorry. So we got like 30 minutes on this, so I'm sorry. But I was in the middle of saying, like, if you want to do like investigations like this with child predators and you want to have fun and turn it into content and all of that, that's fine. You know, get your paper, boo boo, and if you want, you can even share it with some of the victims if they want to make money on this. But you run the risk in a lot of different ways of potentially completely torpedoing like legitimate criminal complaints that might be made against some of these people if you turn this into a show and then you've got the victims all roped into it. I cannot imagine the horror of a prosecutor and the joy of a criminal defense attorney getting to have this claim be brought in front of him and in negotiations like, okay, so you're telling me that your clients are accusing or have made these claims about my client about this. They're also involved in an alternate reality like role-playing game with another guy who's made false claims in the past, and a lot of the evidence that he's showing publicly is actually completely and totally fabricated, and these accusers are close friends with your client who has a vested interest in like if you actually think there's rapists and everything involved here and you're doing all of this shit in public for fun, my guess would be, I'm not a criminal law guy, I'm not a defense attorney or a prosecutor,
I thought he was going to go out, not in.
My guess would be though that you run the risk of severely undermining your case, if not in front of a jury, if not in front of a judge,
I thought he was going to go
potentially even in
out,
front
not
of a
in.
cop who would look at this and go, listen, I understand what you want to do here, but like, I'm sorry, this shit is hella retarded. You've done way too much wacky, weird, retarded shit on YouTube. I don't know if we want to touch this with a 1,000-foot pole because it looks like a retard spree of ARPG shit. That's what it looks like. So I'm just saying, if you really want to do this, remember those girls who made those accusations against the Tates in the UK literally got their shit due by the police because they were talking in text beforehand of whether or not they should mention if they were drunk or not. Like, you have to be, you're working against your own interests here. If you're trying to do this. If you really want to help and you really want to do a quote-unquote investigation, basically the most that I would say you could probably do responsibly is tell victims to write down statements, get as many corroborating statements as they can, maybe, and then go to police and turn the statements in. Or if you want, you might be able to contact a lawyer first, and they might be able to give you some advice. Although, again, these are criminal matters, not civil. But, like, yeah, don't do this whole show and dance in public and run the risk of potentially severely undermining any legitimate criminal complaints you can bring forward. Okay, sorry, what's up?
No, you're good. So you got half an hour left. Have you gotten to the part yet where Max says that Spencer is his old family friend?
Yeah, Jesus.
He was like a child?
Yeah.
Don't you see that as like kind of a crazy conflict of interest?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And it seems to me like there's another case that we'll get into later in the video where Max accused someone of being a pedophile who was like his sister's ex-boyfriend or something. Like they had some tie to that. And he didn't actually have any evidence that this guy was a P-word. His only proof was that, I say proof very lightly,
his sister's friend, I think, had told him over Instagram DMs that it happened. That, like, he had texted her when, I think this guy, Anthony, was 18 and the girl was 15. And there was no proof of anything, by the way, like, even beyond, like, the 18-15 thing, really, not that huge of a deal. There was no proof of it, and Max called this guy a pedophile. And the follow-up to this video, which is hilarious, is that I believe one of the victims, I think it's his sister, she's threatening Mutahar with a class action lawsuit, saying she's going to wrangle everybody together to sue him for, like, ruining her case or something. And if anyone, I think she should be suing Max for this up so royally. And a good point that Chud Logic brought up is the fact that nobody's, like, noticed this over this long period of time. There's a part in this video that you probably haven't gotten to yet.
You're going to spoil it.
Years ago, we had Max, me and Nick, had Max on the podcast, and we talked to Max about his case, and we were like, so have you actually got anyone arrested? He was like, yes, I got this guy named Pablo Sunny arrested for real 1,000%. He's in jail because of my video. We're like, okay, that's cool. Today, through this leaked call that Nick reveals, he asked Max if he's ever gotten anyone put in jail, and Max is like, not to my knowledge. And then Nick is like, well, what about this thing he told us about? And he's
Wait!
like, well,
He promised big nukes in 1 minute, 5 minute jump. Well, no more. Anything else you want to talk about?
what? There's a lot of news, but that's a good one. But like the whole video is like, okay, props to Nick DiOrio for putting it together.
Yeah,
go.
Wait. I want to see if you agree or disagree. Okay. At 43 minutes, Nick here says that there was a huge thing in 1 minute and 5 minutes. It's going to blow your fucking mind. I think he should have cut the video off here and done a part 2 and premiered it the next day. I think he f***ed up. What do you think?
No, I think people's attention span over like multiple video series or like series of videos is kind of low.
Do you think it would be better to have one video with like 250,000 views, or do you think it would be better to have 2 videos with like 182K views each?
I don't think they would each get 180K. I think it's better to have one video because then it's all packaged together instead of people having to go find like different videos, especially in the future for people who aren't following the story right away. It's going to be more convenient for them to be like, oh, there's one video. Just click the one video. You don't have to do your own research on it, you know?
Nick, do it next time. Nick, I'll pay the difference if it doesn't get enough views. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, also, Magatar, this guy's donating my chat. He's mad. He says, bro, the allegation was I sent a dick pic not having sex with someone with him. There you go.
Oh, okay, there you go. Magatar's the Anthony that Max accused or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's the guy. But yeah, that guy got such deep shit from Max. I think he said if these victims try to sue Mutahar, he would try to sue Max. I'm kind of surprised he hasn't sued Max yet, but that'd probably be good.
None of these people, just to be clear, none of these people are suing anybody for anything. There's no cases here for anything. All of this is retarded YouTube drama. All of these people follow
Against Max, there is a case because he apparently got his nose because of the shit he said that may or may not have been true. Seems like it wasn't true.
Who lost my job?
This Anthony Magnetar guy, I believe he lost his job because of Max's fans spamming his boss for the allegation of him sending a dick pic to a 15-year-old.
Is that even, like, actionable? Like, can they prove 100% that, like, Max wanted this to happen, and then is he, like, legally culpable for people spamming? I feel like, is there any case ever in the history of the world where somebody's gotten in trouble for that?
Well, here's the thing that Max does. He always puts a call to action. He'll always say, like, find this guy. Who I mean, it turns out now that
this is a pretty big speech for someone in the United States. Like, I don't know, maybe. You know what he could do, though, is if he actually gets a real lawyer entertainer, he could just send a cease and desist to Max and, like, demand some bullshit. And if he does, I don't think I'm actually, wait, I don't know if I got some line on that. You demand a payment to avoid going to court, or maybe you just file a civil suit anyway and see what happens. I don't know. Good luck.
Yeah. I think no lawsuit will really happen, but yeah, it seems like Max kind of was credibility. It was weird for me behind the scenes because Max was asking me advice on some of this stuff prior. Like a while ago, he gave me some video. See, like the first Skitzo video he did, which was like the Joe Rogan and I was like, yeah, it's kind of Skitzo. I feel like you need to have more information in there, and he didn't put it in. And later on, I gave him more advice where I was like, you should just stop getting in drama with YouTubers and just, if there is an investigation here, just like make the video about it. For some reason, he never did that. And he went against the advice of me, Nick, or
Magatar says that he didn't lose his job. Wow.
He didn't? Wait, what the fuck are they talking about?
He's spamming, just watch the video in all caps. Wow.
Okay, there you go.
There you go. You all up. Hey, can you do me a favor? Give me a talk with Mama Max, please, okay?
I messaged him, asked him to have a conversation. He was like, I will be responding soon. And then yesterday, Nick came into my stream and told me that Max's response was that he announced on his Patreon a new video series. And in that video, he put a meme of Derek Chauvin kneeling on George Lloyd, and Derek Chauvin was Nick, and George Lloyd was Max. And I was like in the video. I don't even know what's going on there, but I don't know. I actually think he fucking lost my Facebook. He lost my watch.
I kind of think like he's lost my profile. He's going to start pretending he was Jigsaw on the internet going after child predators. It's like a little weird world, but
Yeah. Did you see the part when he was like, he said he was messaging like his pedophile, and he was like, I sent the pedophile a picture of my ass. Yes, that is my ass. He like wore leggings and like tried to make his butt look big.
right. That was on the screen.
It's so fucking. That's what we should start doing. Wait, never mind. That's not big. Yeah. Okay. Enjoy the video though.
Okay. Bye. Created. Yeah, that was a recreation because I didn't have the original. The IMVU thing, I wasn't. I don't know why people are saying like it's a film. Like I'm presenting it as if it were to be real, but I didn't think people would take it as that. Like, but wait, hold on. I also don't think that people should think your videos are real. So that's the thing. So I want everyone who watch my video to assume everything's fake, except like when I show people's faces. Because obviously that's all. Oh shit! I'm sorry. I know I said repeated. My bad. Like you watch my video, you assume everything is fake, except like when I show people's face and what they're doing. Because obviously that's all. Oh shit! I'm sorry.
But at the same time, it's not a make or break. If
Sorry, I know I said repeated. My bad. Again, but I want everyone when you watch my video to assume everything is fake, except like when I show Peter's face and what they're doing. Like, because obviously that's all, and that's why we include like Mega Drive links to show like this is the full evidence. This is all real. Everything else should be considered fake. If I'm sending viruses to people, whether that's fake or real, doesn't matter. Because I don't want people to know if I'm actually sending viruses to people.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down LA. Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
I guess the next logical question there is just asking, this is how it's come up saying, like, well, you've never been born. What have you done? What is the most substantial outcome of a predator hunt that you've done? What is the final nail in the coffin? Like, if you had to go tell somebody, oh, what do you do? What does Max Striker do? What's your proudest
down throw, it's Smith.
Honestly, the hunting pedos is my proudest aspect. The thing I'm proud of is inspiring those who are varsity state survivors to fight back. With knives, have you ever gotten someone arrested? If I have, then I don't know it. You went on my podcast to tell me that you got someone arrested and because of your video. Just to be clear, would you like me to answer your question? I've been emailed stuff like, hey, you got this guy arrested. You went on and you said, this guy was arrested. It's because of me. It's because of my video. You told me that 2 years ago. It's kind of egotistical of me to say that was my video. Like, I don't know that for sure. But then you said recently that he fled to the Philippines. So was Sonny ever arrested? Pablo Sonny? That ever even happened? Yes, he did. All we know is that his last location we picked him up from was Mexico. Whether he fled to the Philippines or not, we don't know. We just know he has family there, and that's the most likely destination they would go to, just because. But he was in, like, so he was arrested. That was
scrimmage, the 31 now on first.
Pablo Sonny? I don't think so. I think he got away. Dude, what the fuck? Yeah, if he was arrested, I have no idea. Why did you tell me he was arrested? You said Pablo Sonny was arrested in my video and did it. Why did you lie to me on my show? Do you have a clip of that? Yes. It's in something I'm currently editing. Yeah, send it to me. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I think there's even a video on YouTube. Actually, can you just jump in this? I guess I get to yours. This is the two clips. Contrast two clips of Pablo Sonny. What was your primary goal? Is that? What was your other? Well, I guess the question is like, the next video is like, okay, so you want to enact this change. What do you hope is the eventual result of your video of all this?
So I know there's people out there saying people just self-serve. I just want to bring it back up. It did what it needed to do. The rape that was in the video is for currently in police custody. And
was that as a result of your video, or was that prior to the video?
Yes, it was the video. The video was about IMVU and this one predator. I mean, about him and him alone.
IMVU is a game, right? That's a game that you expose this guy.
Yes.
Hippa, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, so I brought the video. The end of the video is a call to action. Usually all my videos are a call to action. Like, find him, and we did.
So in this case, by 2 minutes, like, you didn't know who he was. You wanted his dog, so you go to jail.
We all we had was his voice.
Right.
Oh,
out of that,
my.
we find him, and then within 24 hours, we found him. And then I started social engineering all his friends to give me his information. They did. And then we pegged him. He fled to Mexico.
Social engineering his friends to give me his information, as in, like, DM him and said, hey, where does this guy live?
Fucking
where he was in Mexico. I don't know if the police, he was from Canada, so I don't know if the police asked him to come back.
That's how people are.
I don't know if the police asked him to come back, or he went on his own volition, or they forced him to come back. I don't know any of those details. I just know he went back to Canada and was in police custody for a certain amount of time.
So you lied. So that was what I was told through Instagram posts when I was in contact with his friends. You didn't remember that until I showed you the clip? You didn't remember that? Like, this is your biggest crown achievement that you got arrested?
I didn't remember the details, no. I just remember he fled to Mexico. All the police custody shit, that was only shit I was told. I couldn't verify any of that. So you just got on stream and told everybody it was me. I did it. Mama Max, number one. Yeah, that's not cool. You can let people know I think that. Thank you. So that was one of the major points of contention. Last question. This is an ethical question, one of my favorite types of questions. In your previous investigations, what have you done to ensure that the evidence you're passing over to police is sufficient to get prosecution? And what precautions do you take to make sure it's usable in a court of law? So with Wayne's probably the best one. I mean, we literally had him in a voice call. Like, it's like the Mega Drive. Like, it's literally us saying we're 14 years old. He's saying, yeah, I want you to write me, shit like that. He thinks it's a 14-year-old. We verified that by telling him, like, I don't know, I'm young, I'm only 14. I think that should be sufficient to put him in prison. But really?
Don't you? I feel like you have to,
EA Sports
trying to
coverage of
think
the
of,
NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Tonight it's on to week 4.
I think there is actually. Hold on, I'm trying to think. Is there a criminal charge for talking sexually to minors on the internet? I know that if you proposition them for sexual activity, I think that is legal. Obviously, child pornography is illegal. If you're like talking dirty or sexy like a minor, is it actually
a good early season battle as we're underway.
What is this video?
A signal there for the fair catch. So this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
With solicitation or like an online conversation like this. Like, I wonder if anybody's ever been charged with solicitation. Solicitation of minor criminal charge. Remember that Ritter guy?
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Well, this defense for the Cardinals, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions.
And Mike's saying it's late to make plans to do that. Yeah. I don't know.
Get the phone. One of these players, bro.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. If you're these receivers, you've got to be ready because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO,
Just don't know what to do against those. I guess man on man. Is those formations?
Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
What is he even trying to get evidence for? He doesn't even know what the law is. This guy's like a pedo hunter. Shouldn't he have like all these memorized like a libertarian?
On the move on first
just
down.
The law binds them. So you've never actually the law binds them. The law. I want cops to act differently, but they're bound by the law. Yeah, I mean they're cops. What do you mean? I'm also actually. What do you think they're asking to do? Kill minorities? Come on, bro. They got a rule book.
Look at this Arizona defense. They were excellent a week ago in that victory over the Colts.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers.
So you've never actually got
in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense.
Not to my knowledge.
Big difference
so your
in
content
the game.
is just
impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate?
I suppose, like I said, my biggest goal is to inspire survivors.
Pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
If I can do that, then I feel like I've done an adequate job. So as it turns out, it was never a question of conviction. No wonder Max has never been to court before. In his 5 years of playing dress-up predator hunter, Max was never even able to secure so much as an arrest. As it turns out, all you need to be a distinguished predator hunter is a form physical evidence by pretending to reply to sexing his preference. In fact, let the record show, we can count at least one time Max has sent pictures of his own ass to perverts online so they can report themselves beating off to it. But we can't count at least one time Max has investigated a predator that has led to an arrest.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
So when you get this guy's Patreon, we need to fund this operation more. So just to clarify, the vast majority of Max's content is fake. He's flabbergasted that you stupid viewers thought it was real. He's also lied about getting arrested to try to bolster his credibility in the past, and he can't even keep his story straight now. Finally, when asked what he does to make sure his investigations are ethical and will lead to prosecution, Max more or less confirms that he's a content vigilante with no ethical framework for serious stories. I hope now it's become evident why he responds so dramatically to the slightest criticism. Max is a liar. Max is a con artist. And now everyone knows that he is a
It's not Max that he complained. He was arrested as a result of his investigation. So having
I'm so red. I told you guys. You guys doubted me. All these like pedo hunter videos. I mean, he was
dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell
please don't
incomplete.
contact me. Mama Max is legal team.
Oh, what a fucking block. You're joking. Oh my fucking Christ, dude. Get the fuck out of here with that. Oh my God. Get the fuck out of here with that. And they fucking shed to the wrong side.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Can we just take that run and turn it into a kind of clip and
So your concept is just taking
everything you need to know about this drive?
I suppose, like I said, my biggest one inspires it did what it needed to do. The stuff that's in the video is for currently in custody. And was that the result of your video, or was that prior to the video? Okay. You went on, you said, this guy was arrested, it was because of me, it was because of my video.
They'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
There's a reason he went to the Philippines. So you're Pablo Sonny.
So now 4 coming up.
I'm still getting it.
Tom Hess, bro. Oh my God.
Stand back, Spencer. Tell him what you felt.
Why would you match him? Oh my God, I hate fucking match, dude. I hate match.
Why would you criticize a guy who's going after predators? Why would you do it in order to do it right?
These people aren't even good at lying. They lie like little children.
Yeah, I know. Like, I don't know. Maybe
I feel like you can disagree, right? Like if you decided that you wanted to do this, why not create some fucking accounts, get them to actually do what they should Discord with each other, and then like at least have your first one to mistake to speak fabricated, but like be in control of the holding up something like push. Like why not do this?
Touch it either in the running game or the passing game. They must like the matchups they're getting.
Don't push him forward.
Blame the police. I mean, you already hate the police, right?
Like you should be able to point to at least like 1 or 2 big cases that you busted before you like try to fake everything else. I don't know. Take the time. Even 7 years with multiple That's also why we're taking them as well. This is
Nothing doing there. It's the 13th play.
One more topic on the docket that we need to discuss. I mentioned it earlier that Max's exes and former friends have come together to accuse him of abuse. This is not something I feel equipped to discuss at this moment in time, and that would be for a separate video by a separate creator. What I can talk about is the allegation that Max levied against the video's creator, Magnetar, before his real name became known as Anthony Fields.
I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it.
Has essentially had his life ruined by Mama Max. The call outlet, his job getting bombarded, and the emails received has essentially had it.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he returns this
480 an hour. God damn. That's an expensive lawyer.
His life ruined by Mama Max.
Is he? Oh wait, is he Canadian?
The call outlet, his job getting bombarded, and the emails received.
Messages concerned for you. He sent naked pictures to a freshman when he was a sophomore. At the age
Murray
of
and the
18.
Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 22.
He sent naked pictures to a freshman when he was a sophomore at age of 18.
The play
What's his name
action
is
fake.
sophomore
They'll
in
look to
college,
throw.
and he sent it to a freshman.
Oh my. What the fuck was that route fireman?
It's really all the information on the
What the fuck was that?
name of this organization.
And it'll be second down. You talk about this Rams defense.
On the press,
They've
there's a
been very
pedophile
good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And since this is such a good unit at covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see.
We're discussing it. It's one thing to be
Passes,
falsely
see if
accused
they
by
can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on
Murray's throw complete to the ground. He's taken down over the slip across the 35.
Wait, what the fuck?
Goes for 14 yards.
And Alex, that's another thing for a respected predator hunter to make claims he is completely unable to prove against you. The allegations levied by Max are completely
worked his way to the outside.
untrue and make claims he is completely unable to prove against you. The allegations levied
And indeed, he gets enough for the
by
first
Max
down.
are completely unsubstantiated.
Throwing on first down is Murray.
Unattainable proof of this interaction
Escaping
occurring
the
is
pressure
undisclosed
right.
girl and Max's own sister. Max
And
freely
zero
slander
options. He
this,
just
and they are
tosses
the
this
vessel
one
of the
away
allegations being
incomplete.
made against him. Ignoring Max's
Now they'll
previously
bring up
unknown
second
history of
down.
lies, I'm
The
still going to need to
Cardinals
see more
3-0
proof that my
here in the
sister's
month of
friends told me this
September.
occurred. The
They
reality
gotta
is,
be
Max's
pleased with the
credibility
start of
alone
this
carried this
season,
allegation.
obviously.
Now, it turns out the guy who works for the video
Might be
wins. He's got people in the locker room excited.
Where's the second?
Not
Like, actually,
only
like,
so,
the White House
is
is
starting
turning
to
the lava or
build.
something? Like, that was a
They're
little
starting to
weird.
believe that this could be their year
we know
if they
Max.
stay
So
on
I just
track.
want to know this whole thing. And you gotta imagine, like, if you're the guy running these things, you have a possible history.
And to be honest, looking at it from his perspective, Max is this guy. Obviously, has a chip on his shoulder. Hates this dude, right? And he's making videos about catching hates this dude. And one of the videos will be about him. So he's trying to
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons
Oh
everywhere.
no, these guys are
Spread
hardcore
to
jumping
different
conclusions.
people.
Oh no, Udahar,
They want
no!
to get this man
At
involved as
best,
well.
it made people
That's
like
what they
myself
just did
second
on
guess
that
looking
play.
into these allegations those 5 girls made and Anthony published. At worst, people like Mutahar and his co-host took Max's words, insinuated they could be valid off of no substantial evidence, and echoed them, effectively shutting down the story and further harming Anthony's reputation. I would like to personally apologize to Anthony for not looking further into Max back then. Maybe we could have salvaged the situation, and maybe we could have saved the current 8 girls a lot of trouble. I am, however, proud that we could get Mutahar and Mutahar together just to hash out their differences. It is worth noting that Camden Gerard Davis' alleged abuse victim Spencer, who's also Max's roommate and friend, who's also friends with Max's sister, who's also friends with Anthony's alleged victim, claims that Anthony dressed up like a student after graduating to eat lunch at school with freshman girls. Oh, and because this is Mama Max, of course there's no evidence of that either. The dude apparently dressed up in a school uniform, snuck in multiple times, and not a single person snapped a picture. Nice.
Allegedly happened when I was 18 at White House, and she was 15, 16 in high school. What do you mean 18 at White House? Were you working in the White House, or is there a college called White House, or... There's proof of Cade on Facebook still. Max had proof but didn't use it for no reason. This let Cade private everything in life. I have what's
multiple things against Anthony Field. For me, I feel comfortable saying he's
Pat Dusty. I was
I don't feel he could do anything to me legally for saying that, because if he were to, the girl who made the testimony would come forward and testify.
So she has his dick pic. It has timestamps when it was that
Legal exists. He does not have it.
So what does she have that she can come forward with?
Just remember.
Wait, so you don't think that you can legally be held liable for the statements you're making if you were to sue you because you have someone who can come forward and tell you it happened?
Well, I am just documenting what he said.
No, you're holding him in.
And to be able to successfully sue for defamation, he would have to prove that I am lying, which I am not.
Now the serious stuff's out of the way.
Oh, so funnily enough, the only part of the legal system that Mama Max is actually correct on is Mama Max is actually right there. That's well, assuming that this Magnetar guy is like a public figure, you do a wide range to make a bunch of crazy fucking claims about people who are public figures. This is why I said nobody's getting sued here for defamation or any dumb shit like this, because all these people are like sending public figures, and it's all going to be actual malice standard, and like, actually sue for defamation would be fucking impossible. Like, it's just retarded to even. Nobody's doing it.
Wait, does anyone remember the time that Mama Max tried to shield his
The
beat?
best you can do is like shoot a cease and desist and try to scare them into showing what that works. But at the end of the day,
you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Send me those DMs.
Now this serious stuff is out of the way. Does anyone remember the time that Mama Max tried to shield his beats to Anthony Fantano? Well, as it turns out, Mama Max made an entire song about how he wants pedophiles to perform oral sex on him. Initially, this segment was just going to be cut from my video, but
Max claimed that he had Magnetar's dick
From the
first.
gun,
Also,
they're trying to
he's openly lying about stuff
about the
that may
32.
actually.
Well,
Big gain of 5, but still
Rage
about 3
legend,
yards
as
shy
everyone
of
knows,
the
he's a
first
brand
down
new LB,
marker.
and now just around the corner, he is being a bit mysterious about his drop, where usually the DSP now UADAs.
Here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
It's a little washed out, so it's difficult to say what
Here's a
exactly
quick
was
throw
out of
caught out
All I know is we're
wide.
going to
Just going to be
Sorry,
short
one more
here,
interjection.
barely.
Wait, was Fantano like a big guy?
4th and inches. So just
I
3
looked this up
yards
because I
on the
remembered it.
completion
I couldn't
there.
believe this was true, but Max actually reached out to me to ask if I wanted to go in the group chat because he was dropping something that was going to make waves in the community. And it was fucking this. It was literally this song. Like this diss track was going to blow the airwaves wide open. I'm done.
It's the point where one of the more weird and eyebrow-raising lines pop out on the entire track.
The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Anthony Fantano.
Ethan Evans on now to punt.
This video proves
Wait.
Anthony Fantano.
Look.
Random backs.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the
Persona
floor
Mama Max is
and
a freak who
continues
does not
into
help
the
children
end zone.
prosecute
It's a
their abusers.
touchback.
He hunts predators online as a soldier of fortune. He lies about his accomplishments to bolster his credibility. He manipulates his audience of abuse survivors by not disclosing large portions of his content are completely fake.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the
That's how
passing
you
game.
know you're fucked with Bo Blacks on your side.
I'm having almost a physical
You know you're
reaction
fucked unless you're
watching
consistent.
what's happening right now, but let's give credit
know
where
you're
it's
fucked
due
with Bo
because
Blacks
they've done an
on
excellent job
Hunting
moving the
predators.
ball
Max
through
took
the
time
air.
out of his day to create a QR code campaign about Tommy and talk about sexually dominating him. The stuff on screen right now is completely psychotic, and
And
even more
because
so the information we
offensively,
now
we
know
know that
about
they're
how
not going to be
fraudulent Max's
shy about
activities have
throwing
been.
that
I mean, look at the
football.
comments. Look at what people said in Twitter.
Here's
People
Murray.
spoke up and questioned the current narrative. Mama Max does not deserve
That'll
anyone's
be
support.
caught.
Mama Max
It's
does not deserve a
Isabella.
second chance.
They'll
This is
take
not
it to the other side
This
of
malicious
midfield
person
before
preys on
going out of
supporters. He
bounds.
gives the predators to them. To the girls Max is helping fight against Camden Gerard Davis. You claim to have escaped one cult. Don't be foolish now and fall into another. And Mama Max, this part is me, speaking directly to you. I know you, Max. I know how you operate. My friends and I know what you're about to say. So we have to spell it out for you. Yo, John
That
Swan,
was
drop
great.
the
And what our
bass.
camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Murray now on first down. It'll be a loss of 10.
Jesus.
Shot everybody else get rubbed into this dumb shit
Last
too,
game he
or?
had 2 sacks. Got another one here picked up right where he left
Or
off.
no, wait, Camden
And
is
he
the name of
spent
the
the
dude. Oh,
entire
wait, never mind.
offseason
I'm not
working on new
involved.
moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
That's a good play. He like played that so perfect. Fuck. It looked like he was gonna fucking go out, and then he just fucking stayed. Looked like he was gonna follow the out route. He baited the CPU baited the fuck out of me. Jesus. Should have just waited. He didn't fucking clear it.
Field position for them here as they come up first and 10.
Okay, wait, hold on. So the
Right
original
at the
Black
50-yard
Vampire
line.
guy. What is the verdict on him then? That he was
Smith.
probably kind of creepy, but we didn't actually know. What was the?
So he'll be
usually
stopped here
vampire
for
dude?
no gain. And
What
it's
do we have like? What happened to that? He's just a loser. Yes, who knows?
Because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of
No
scrimmage.
evidence. We don't know if he exists. We have no proof. We don't even know shit about him and where he is at now as a single.
Running lanes non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go down to one side.
Where's the charitable alliance? For my garage, let's give a quick shout out to Cameron Pro Jared, the completionist. Shout out to you, my dude.
The time for action is now. Mama Max needs our help. And Gerard Davis. Mama Max needs our help.
On the run, he'll let this
How was he so open? Oh my god, he was so open. How did he get so open? Holy fuck. The fuck happened on that?
his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams are once again back in front. As he was shuffling
What the fuck happened there?
you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his
I'm pretty sure I played 6 too, so it should have canceled the match. I don't know why I don't know why he was so open. That's so weird. Never seen someone so fucking open. That's crazy. That is crazy.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Ultimately, he
While I was
stopped
editing the
right
video, I
where
found
he
out that
would
Max
have
tried to
been
beat
if
us
he had
out. It
simply
was a
gone
really
down
poorly
to a
edited
knee
video
at the
where it claims to be
25.
taking accountability. Shockingly, not much accountability was taken. The video was put out.
God damn, what the fuck was that? How was he so open? Jesus.
Anonymous and then Max himself. It's pretty clear he was trying to
Ready to go with their next drive and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, their goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try to get to the ball even faster.
Just as many credits as Max Striker. Alright, dude, that's it. Video's over.
My stream's that way.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. They got it inside the 10 at the end. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Everyone can get coverage, mention more simultaneously. Also, I would like to make this all about me. Guys like Tommy C. got this discussion.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he's able to get it down at the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Check out his channel because he's been crying down content on Max for weeks, and it's really good. We've been now recording the next FBS Diesel search top finally.
To throw, it's Murray.
Also, my direct music. I'm not sorry. Okay, I'm rolling. 20 yards.
Great play there. His second touchdown.
This game is strong.
Wait, is that the
Cardinals have moved out in front. Extra point by York is out and good. And the lead is now 14
Oh my
to
God,
10.
where did he go?
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it.
Jim Carrey
Fair
himself.
catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
No, yes. Wait. No. Fuck. What's the guy? The Price is Right. He was in rolling time.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So can't play with this about insane service international laws. Adding one, Spencer and I are considering a class action lawsuit against Mutfender for breaching our non-disclosure agreement.
To throw on second down to Smith. Nowhere to go. He lost the football.
Elements?
All you would have to do is testify against a particular regarding your actions. I'm not speaking to any of you about the evidence that the Packers paper has had on you. Spencer has agreed to be the lead plaintiff and alter the role of her. Please let us know if you're interested. This could have a huge impact on the case against Cam Newton.
Of one team at one point was
Holy
training
shit,
their
Mega the Vampire
quarterback
after all.
with that time frame.
Okay, but like,
and
imagine
anytime
if that
he didn't get
vampire
the ball
guy
within
actually
the
was
right
working
amount of
with
time,
all these like
they would blow
commentary
a horn or
YouTubers to
blow
try
a
to
whistle to show him
silence
this is what that
Max.
time
What
is.
he
This is what
said.
you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Calling a gain of 6 on
Like,
the
isn't it
play,
weird?
and it'll be
All these
second
guys are
down.
coming out
A few moving pieces on that play.
was kind of
That was
isn't that kind of
RPO,
weird?
was it
Doesn't
not?
make you
It
wonder.
was, but one important piece.
What is this?
that didn't
Apparently
move incorrectly.
more Mama Max.
Literally.
Offensive line.
Mama
Because when
Max
you're
is
running this
unhinged around. I could
play,
literally
as
cancel
he
you,
continued
Charlie.
down
I'm
the
the
line of
pedal hunter.
scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield.
Charlie,
If
I
you're
could
more than a
literally
yard
cancel you,
downfield, it's
Charlie.
illegal to throw the football at
I
that
could
point. But they held their
literally
ground, held
cancel
their
you.
spot, and turned it into a nice game.
And I choose not to. It's true though. Like it's the truth. Like
Now
I'm the
Murray
freaking
throwing
hero.
on second down. Open man is Higgins.
And
Just
I
a
am
gain
being
of a couple there. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Are you okay? Are you sure?
Why do I do this?
Because I get it. Like I get what I'm doing is creepy and obsessive. It is.
They'll try to run for it with
I'm gonna say
Barkley.
this.
And he picks up
I
the
promised
first
them
as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard
I
line.
closed this video because I thought he was
4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up
You
a
need to talk to
turnover,
this guy.
set
I feel
you
like
up
this
in
guy
excellent
would
field
probably
position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
I just
Yeah, they would have to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive.
called Silencing All-Star
So now a throw on first down there, but It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
You know,
Yes,
in this
percentage
I need a moment.
completion-wise way up.
Talk
Not
more.
that
Wait,
time.
am I allowed to read this? I'm a second. Make a setting of this. Not Nicholas Diario,
here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Discord. I think this is important personally. Muda has breached terms of the NDA and is actually cyber-stalking requests. If he doesn't learn, it stops him from still in the future when issue other cases.
Give him 2 on the play.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get a second touchdown already in the first
I'd be willing to after we find out how this is going to be
bidding
handled
for a
legally, but until then, I think I'm just going to step back unless I can do anything to help the legal standpoint just for the time being until we figure this out.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and
The
goal.
case against Muda would provide resources to help the criminal case against Camden. It would also shift public perception and get the attention of the general public like national news, not just YouTube commentary channels.
Kyler Murray, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Cardinals had 6 to their lead.
Addresses pretty much everything. It addresses criticisms. It addresses my approach.
And that makes it a 21
includes apologies. It includes a call to action on Camden. A little bit of information about
here we
everything.
go as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Some people loved it. Some people had a few criticisms, and then some people hated it and told me not to upload it. I've got people telling me just talk about the case and nothing else. I've got people telling me just address the criticisms. I've got people telling me just apologize.
Last time out, they had the fumble that led to the
feel like I'm being
touchdown.
pulled
Not a great look
in
on
every
either side of
way.
the ball as the defense gave up the
No
pass
matter
to
how
each
far
other,
away
but
I
they've
can
got
want
to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
Trying to prioritize the survivors over my
Both
stuff.
of those units in, they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough
Work
spot
with the general
while
public.
dropping the ball on the
And
ground.
that priority
An
list.
easy way to make it up to them. Get out there now and get some
And
points on this drive.
it's very difficult. I feel like I'm in an impossible position where I just can't
One play
seem
has
to
him
do
up
the right
past the
thing.
40 already, and another 1st and 10.
And I'm sorry. I'm sorry I can't make all
Gino
the
now to throw.
I'm sorry to Charlie for dragging him into
Looking for his running back, and he's
a case
got
that
it.
is
And he's able to get
not
this one
necessarily
out
his fault.
closer to midfield
What?
across the 45.
I'm sorry to my audience.
So
We
they'll
don't even know
accept
what the
that
heck
penalty.
is going
That'll,
on.
of course, move the football up the field.
I didn't even touch him, huh?
There's videos just trying to find the remaining survivors.
Illegal contact means turned off. That shit is fucking AIDS, bro. That shit is AIDS and a half.
While it's worked in
I thought he had hundreds or thousands
Didn't even
of victims.
touch
Like,
him.
you just talk to any of the other victims and say, hey, do you have anybody's like contact information?
I'm respected. It's also caused a lot of issues. I don't want to cause issues. I want to resolve these issues. I don't want any... I don't want beef with anyone. Like, I want to
Now
communicate
Gino on
openly.
first
I'm
down.
trying to communicate with my peers.
And that is
I'm trying to listen to
incomplete.
dissenting voices.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd
I'm
and
trying to
10.
listen to voices I trust, too. And every single person is telling me something different.
Now Gino. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That's why I've been asking for help.
Caught in between here because any completions on first and second down, they got to worry a little bit about the
People say, just go for long first and
prefer not to give another shot here in the
Worked
first
with me in
down.
7 years.
But if you
And
don't pick up the first down, guess what?
so it's decided to
You're likely going to
just
have
go
to.
public with it and put eyes on him. And people wanted evidence, so we've been inviting people to our video server that have the evidence.
They'll try to set up
And
the
people don't want to listen to the
screen.
survivors. And then
The Cardinals
they
going to
the
use the
evidence.
first of their
And
timeouts
it's nothing.
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Ethan Evans now.
And people are...
Can you TLDR this drama, please? I'm gonna be honest, I'm half paying attention to all this. This all seems fucking retarded. I don't know. It sounds like what happened was this Mama Max guy was
It's a wobbler here.
so he's a
Fair catch signaled for
and he was trying to
and
break
taken
the
at
case
about
on some
18-yard
big
line. Officially, that'll be marked down as just
I'm
a
not
28-yard
exaggerating.
punt.
on
And
a
the
black
Cards will take
guy
over
that
first
claims
and
to
10.
be an evil vampire sorcerer or something, and having a cult of minors that he abused or something. And when he brought on like one of the victims, I think it later gets revealed that this victim is one living with him full time, and then two, I guess, was also friends with him for a long time. Oh, werewolf vampire.
It was still more than a
was also
minute to
friends
go
with
in
him
the
for a long time,
half.
which
Time to
also
try to
makes it
mount a
really
drive.
weird.
And I would think that they would
and I
have
guess in
to.
the
This
course
is
of this
today's
investigation,
NFL.
okay, wait.
You got to
So
push
why did he go after
whenever
that?
you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered
Why did he
offensive
call
that
him?
you
It was because the Tar guy was like questioning whether Mama Mac was doing a real investigation. Magnetard. What's the guy's name?
The big play to start him out.
Yeah, something weird like that. I think Magnetar was like questioning, like, is any of Mama Max's investigations real? And then Max, obviously.
Going down
and Magnetar made one video initially.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Yeah, because it worked his way quite a bit whether he does real or not. Basically, when you're a pedo hunter, you see pedos everywhere. So as soon as Magnetar made that video, he also accused Magnetar of being a pedo. It got his fans to go after him, I guess, because that's what you do when you find pedophile. And it's just like all of those retarded. This guy. The reality is, I'm sorry, ignore everything else. The reality is this guy thinks he's really important, or rather, he wants to be really important. What's the best way to be really important is to attach yourself to the most, like, earth-shatteringly important thing you could ever do, which is, like, helping children. So he, fancies himself, presents himself as a pedophile hunter, and then he starts all these quote-unquote investigations, these, like, reading art projects where he's, like, doing jigsaw tier, Saw 15 pedophile hunting videos. But the reality is probably every single part of it is fake. Probably, like, somebody messages him, like, hey, this one guy was screaming at me before. What's his name? I don't remember. Okay, well, let's make videos about it and see if anything comes out. And then, like, literally nothing. So, like, all of it is performance art. None of it has been true. He probably hoped that eventually he would come to real allegations, but he's either too incompetent, too cloud-driven, or too stupid to actually pursue any of these in a reasonable manner, or, well, like, nobody actually trusts him to find anything real or true because everything has, like, reeks of attention whoring. And now it's kind of all caught up with him. That basically seems what's happened. The Nick video is basically all of this is kind of like caught up with him. Where it's like, okay, well, you haven't actually caught anybody. You don't actually have any pedophile hunting. The current investigation involved it seems incredibly tame because you're like very close friends, trusted friends with some people involved, like all this entire and you're like scamming your fans for good money, and you're like trying to like it's just like all those things. Basically, that's fake vigilante. Yeah.
He actually ran the safe.
Basically, he's like.
Also, I don't know what play Matt does where he gets like the 2 routes, because that was only the 1 route. That was only the 1 route. Matt usually gets the 2, but like on that side, not the. I know there's one on the left side, but.
They just guessed wrong.
Is it fake? He truly thinks he's helping the victims. He is claiming to be autistic, so I'm not sure if he's just unaware of his mistakes. I need to get a psychologist on stream. Listen, if anybody has like a clinical psych background or even a fucking research psych background and can talk to me about autistic people, I would love, because I think there's a current heuristic that I'm using, but it might not be fair and it might not be accurate. I think I've been in my life, I think 2 people that are truly autistic, who truly have autism. And one of the heuristics that I run is I feel like I don't believe that autistic people can be hyper-competent or like socially aware enough to actually navigate conversations and manipulate ways to present a certain story. I feel like if you're too autistic to understand how people think and feel about things, you'd be too autistic for that level of manipulation. So I don't believe that any of this is autism. So when people tell me they're autistic and I've seen them like operate in a very socially aware setting, I just don't believe it. But maybe that's not fair. If somebody wants to shoot me a if there's like a psych researcher or somebody that brings any more information about that,
I fucking knew that corner. God, he called the perfect play for that. Oh, it's so annoying. I knew that corner was going to be there, and I decided not to audible because I'm a fucking retard. God damn it, dude. I knew that corner was going to be there. Fuck. Play actually would have worked.
You really don't understand like what's going on in social settings. But on this hand, you seem to navigate these settings in a highly manipulative way when you understand that the exact words you need to say to manipulate people away. I don't think these things make sense. I don't. I think you could be like, I think that like autistic people could be like so like, or maybe autistic people like a little like very like you cry when you want attention, like something like that. But like this type of shit, I don't.
just become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, it's a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
49 yards rushing
Because
for him
only
now in the
function
ball
of
game.
social awareness
That play
can
wasn't quite
also
as
be
big
applied
as
to
the play
deeper
that
rolling.
preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football.
No, on the
Absolutely.
high end of
Pretty
like
good room to
ASD,
run on that
I think a
last
lot of
play.
it is
Yeah, they
related
didn't get a
to
first
social
down, but
awareness and
still,
stuff, but I
you
think
take runs
autism
like
is also
that each
correlated
and
with a
every
bunch of
time,
other
won't you?
developmental things. Like, for instance, like language processing, I think can be delayed.
Running
Like
again
how
with
long it takes
Barkley
to
on second
words or even
down.
like
And he'll be brought down
the first
right at the
sentence. Like,
45
there's a lot
yard
of
line.
things that go into
2
being
yards on the pickup,
like,
and that's all they needed to
depending on
move
where
the
you're at on the
sticks.
spectrum.
Second
Autism,
and one,
it's
and
called
people
ASD,
want to run the
autism
football.
spectrum.
This is where every back in the league
Disease or
is
disorder.
supposed to do exactly what we just saw there.
Disorder.
Pick
So
up
like
the
there's a
first
lot
down.
of different things that can be involved. It's not just like the social stuff, but the problem is it's like autism is like
Murray
autism
now
like the
on
old
first down.
trends. Where
They'll
like
set up the screen to
trans is
Barkley.
the new aesthetic, but autism was an aesthetic for a long time. It's like,
Good for
like
a pickup of
sometimes I'm an
9 to
asshole.
the
Sometimes I say things that are like
46.
kind of dumb. I'm autistic.
Good
Oh, well.
yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively.
I could just
Could
started
have gone
with
for more.
making everything clear from the beginning. Maybe this could have all been avoided. And then I take accountability for that.
On play action, it's Murray.
Mhm.
It's got him. They bring him down.
Podcast.
It'll go as a loss of about
Podcast on
6,
Spencer's
and
channel
now it
to help
brings
the
up
filter on platform. Because
third.
survivors need more.
They tried
just
to
a
go
voice.
with a
They
little
need
play
That is
action there,
really
but
weird.
nobody
Why
on
would
the
you even say
defensive
that?
side
Like,
bit.
survivors
They
need
adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack on offense.
Financial.
Sometimes you're running
They need
play action just to set up a certain blocking
Also,
technique.
holy
In
shit,
this
can you
case,
talk about
none of it
weird
worked.
conflict of interest where you got an ex-user that's now like profiting and making money off of being the user? Like, what an unbelievable. This would be like 2 seconds of thought. Like, hey, this guy that's making really serious accusations, guy, should we like find a way to like fund them and give them a fuck ton of money to continue the allegations? By the way, not ice at all, by the way. Like, why would you do that? It's like on so many different levels. So it's such a bad idea.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
They need medical care. They need a loving
And
family.
he'll
They need a
elect
roof
not
over
to
their head.
run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff
Survivors
will
need a
move
lot
the ball to the 25.
I've been trying to provide that, and it's not enough.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you
like, what do you
mentioned,
need
they're down
help
a
for,
little
bro?
bit
You got a
bigger,
YouTube
but no
channel with
time for
720,000
Just
subs.
gotta
Like,
get
you got all
back
the
to it,
resources
right?
you need for,
Put
like,
your
this is
shoulder
nothing you're
against the
doing is
boulder
that
and start
complicated. It's pretty
pushing
simple.
and try
Like,
to get
most of
back
your
to
money is
where
probably
you
being
were to
spent on
start the
production
half.
value for your videos. Like, what is an investigation? Like, you just need a few Discord logs thrown together, a couple of, like, people that feel like they've been victimized, and you doing a
Loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Correction, autism is the new trans. The Anthony guy also took Mac's girl that he was in love with and tried to delete himself over Haley and girls make first video.
Pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
It's interesting going into this game. There's so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
They modeled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now.
Let's just start from the beginning. Okay.
Throwing on 3rd
I
down,
met Spencer.
Smith.
She told me what happened to her.
And he's going to be
Met Spencer
brought down here in the backfield.
Which I think
Chris
beginning, right?
Jones, that is one
I
he will
told her I was busy
remember.
with
It's
other
sack
projects,
number
but
85 of
if
his
you
great
didn't
career,
end this,
moving him
she
past
said,
Hall
"No,
of
you."
Famer Howie Long on the
So,
all-time list.
A few years later, I finally came back, and I was like, okay, are you ready?
Wait, what the fuck?
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away.
Vampire werewolf.
Taking it about the 16.
Okay, but also, I've counted down other videos.
Big boot that time, 57 yards the official distance. And they will take over 1st and 10.
And we did the podcast. And while I was there listening to her, that's when I realized
Arizona's offense at the line,
evolve
ready to
into
get their drive started.
much more. Like,
Good drive
originally, I
last
just
time.
wanted to do a podcast
Really
where we
effective
platform survivors
passing
and
the
tell their story.
football. Do you maybe mix it up
But
and
you
now
can't,
go
you
to
can't
the
just tell your
ground
story
game and
anymore. Now you
surprise the
need
defense a
concrete
little
evidence.
bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing.
I need to go to law enforcement multiple times. Now you need to consult lawyers.
No, you don't need to consult with lawyers for criminal matters like this. You don't need to necessarily go to the police multiple times. I mean, like, if somebody decides they want to actually prosecute something, maybe you will. But, like, I mean,
I can't just listen to survivors when they're screaming for help.
we can't just listen to survivors when they're screaming for help. By the way, 2 years later, I returned her DMs.
While we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Now a toss right to Barkley, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Which one is Charlie again?
2 yards the loss, second
Camden
and 12.
or Moist Critical? Or I don't
how much
remember. Who's
information
the
he has
Charlie
to
guy?
go through before the
Or was
ball
that
is even
Magnus Hard?
snapped. But what a diagnosis right there.
Moist Critical?
Saw
Okay,
the
Moist
play,
Critical. Okay.
shot through the gap like a rocket, and ends up spilling it for a loss.
We just need help.
Okay.
So,
Thanks.
Second down, Murray sets to throw.
all the random rumors that people
And Wilson with it, complete. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A game there of 30 big ones.
How the fuck would this logically even come to a conclusion where he comes out on top? I don't understand. I don't know. In terms of the long-term thought process, something like this, I truly don't know. What is the end goal here?
Just outside the 30.
Maybe it's exceptionally stupid. Maybe he thinks there actually were some people that were abused by the werewolf vampire guy. And hopefully when they go, like, really famous or really popular, one of them will come forward. Maybe?
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs
Do you think this guy's redeemable?
Pick up another first down.
Personally, no. I think he should delete his channel and get the fuck off the air forever.
They go back to the ground.
We mean a lot and everything, but the issue is that, like, being victimized, it is really shitty in and of itself. We're adding on all, like, the YouTube world and everything and all of that. Being victimized as a woman by, like, famous content creators is a really, really challenging thing to deal with. If I had to guess, I would say the majority of women, even given all the information, have never come forward about, like, sexual assault or harassment or abuse by content creators. It's just not worth it. It truly is not worth it if you're a female content creator. You don't ever want to be the one making rape allegations. Even if they're true, even if the video footage of you getting raped, you don't want to be the one making that allegation. It's not going to work here. There's way too much fucking drama. There's way too much shit to deal with. And if you're a child sexual assault victim and they start, it's like for a million different reasons, okay? You're dealing with adults, child, and these are your formative years, you trust implicitly older people or explicitly trust older people, all these things, right? To put yourself, like, at the center of all of that and to just farm it for attention while trivializing and making a mockery of all of it and pretending that you're Jigsaw, I think it's an exceptionally gross thing to do, I would say. I would never use something like this being redeemable. Like, you're literally sitting at the center of that. And, yeah, I think it's probably one of the grosser things you could do online.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand
What the fuck?
they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In
Hold on, I'm
addition,
sorry, because
they
I
need to
have
save as much time so they can get to. I'm
I'm not going to talk about other content creators. I'm just going to talk about me and then not apologize or address anything, but instead go right back into victimizing himself and pretending like he was on a real mission. Did he just do that, or did I miss something?
Instead of in big chunks.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on that one as it brings up a third and 10. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
From the gun on third down, Smith.
I guess at this point it would be like her 2 or 3.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Do you have a problem with pedal hunters? I feel like it's just fucking weird. When people like obsess over pedophile shit, and I always feel like those people are fucking weird. I've never seen or met like a well-adjusted person that like obsessively hunts and sees pedophiles. I just think it's strange.
Big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
You're living in a world where survivors scream for help.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. And that will not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up. His time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Welcome back
That
to
was
the
the
desert.
night
We're
where
in
he had
Glendale.
induced my last miscarriage.
Happy
Like, he
faces in the
convinced me.
crowd at this point as
Here's
they guys
there's Camden. He's back. It's Camden again.
To have someone. That was the night where he had induced my last miscarriage. Like, he convinced me to have someone bring me to his house. He beat me and then raped me.
But you know, the transformation process is really dangerous on your body, especially if you're young. So,
Okay, wait. Where is like? Why not just post any evidence of that? What she just said is true. Certainly, she must have talked to somebody about it. You have multiple scored logs. Have you communicated this to friends? Did you go to the hospital for any of these injuries? Maybe not even collar rape. Did you use any pin charters? Any bruising anywhere? Is there literally anything anywhere that you posted for any of this?
And all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And told me that if I kept screaming, he would jump up to speak with my family too. When it was done, he got off of me and he went across the room and he looked at me. Saw me crying. And he wouldn't let this happen.
And because of that,
She said she had 4 miscarriages.
to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. Their
Did she
tackle
really say that
almost
they
on
can't?
the
Aren't you like
spot.
limited to
That
like
means you have to run
months?
extra
I don't know, like every
plays
other
to
thing.
move it.
His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. And
I wonder if we could have a miscarriage like 12 times in a year. Like after you miscarriage, does your cycle repeat like right on schedule next time, or does it take a while?
And down inside the 35, he
Just look it
goes
up.
to the 32-yard line.
How long after
Here's second and
miscarriage for next ovulation? In fact, you can ovulate as soon as 2 weeks after a miscarriage. Oh, damn. For most women, it takes 4 to 8 weeks to ovulate after early pregnancy loss. That means that you may be able to get pregnant as early as 2 weeks. Okay, so anywhere from 4 to 8 weeks after. About 1 to 2 months.
They lead big, and a major part of that
And not even that told me, just raped me.
Captain Jordan Davis is a sexual predator and
no
cult
points
leader
allowed since
who
the break.
victimized
And
hundreds
you
of
can add
minors on
another
platforms like
completion to the
Kick and
total
Whisper.
number that they forced
He
in this
went
runaway
under
contest.
few aliases such as Cade,
The
Quinn,
Rams on
Cade,
third
G1,
down.
and
They're
Carter,
at 50%,
among other
4
possible
for
names.
8. This time it's
His
3rd
cult
and
went by
3.
Guild of Divinity, the Demons, and Eon Syndicate, among other possible titles. Despite being reported in multiple different law enforcement agencies over the past 7 years, they are still active. Brainwashing
Now is
of
Gino.
vulnerable children.
Do I not get? Hold on. Can somebody confirm? Can you always Are you allowed to request a copy of a police report if you file one? Or
And the
make one?
Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Copies of police reports can be obtained. The police report book. I feel like you can probably always get a copy, right? If people already filed police reports and stuff on this guy,
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
why not show us the police reports? You said he's been reported to tons of people. Well, that's like real evidence. Stuff must be. There must be something you could show us, right?
Merely preteen girls into believing they're
Now
supernatural
after the
creatures like
touchdown,
werewolves
here's
and vampires
Pinheiro to kick
in
it
order to
off.
seduce them into illegal activities for monetary profit.
And here comes a
We
return
have a
from a
growing
few
circle of
steps into the end
survivors
zone.
with a highly number
And
of
no
evidence
chance
that
to
we are
get away
saving
as
for law
they'll get him
enforcement and
down
legal
at about the
teams suspected of
17-yard line.
complex cold cases. We have been advised to protect this evidence until our work with them is either complete or goes unresolved. However, we are still looking for the remaining survivors who were victimized by this cult, and we are kindly asking for your help to share
Ready
this
to
message.
go with their next drive, and at the line, the
Answers are
Cardinal
invited to our server
offense.
if you are interested in
Well, there are
helping
2
us.
scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your team there playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
A huge play there for Arizona.
Oh my
41
God.
yards.
He's doing the Hassan cry. Have you seen
So the
that?
big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Do the hug thing. Does it happen in this video?
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth
Why do you have
quarter,
Better Call
losing
Saul
the
since
game,
you
but they're winning in the
watched
fourth
that? Well, because they
quarter.
started getting some yesterday, so I started watching some.
About what they're trying to get
Seems
done
like a pretty cool show.
they're down,
I'm never
so
gonna
they
watch
obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Give them 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Decent run, maybe hoping for a little bit more. It does, though, set up third and manageable.
And every play that's run, if it's blocked perfectly and executed perfectly, it's set up to go for a touchdown, right? But I like the way you described that one. Just get into a third and manageable, nice decision-making, and took care of the football.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 23. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. First down, Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Cardinals are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. On first down, Smith. Being chased out left. They'll get this one to Cup, complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
What do you do?
There he goes left side. And he is
That's what you
out of
bring
bounds,
in.
but not before he's inside the 30.
After
A really
taxes,
good
I
pickup
believe
of
it's
28
about
yards.
57,000.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Just a little over a year.
As coaches,
What did
you're
you
looking
do
for effort and
before
execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you.
I
You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the
I
easy
just wanted
part
to
of
get
the
into
game for
something
them
different.
because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them.
Boss at the
They
time
blanketed
had the
field
idea of
entire
starting a
game
marketing
using
company,
a variety of
and
coverages.
he let me know that he was looking for web developers who could do other marketing aspects.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's second and 10.
Certifications, and I started knocking those out, and
back to throw
he
again.
hired me for his other company.
Turn here, and it's going to go down.
And if you're looking to change some stuff, make sure you subscribe. It's one of the first 50,000 subscribers here. We'll win $1,000. We're really close to that. So if you're subscribed, $1,000. You know, 150,000 chance. Not the best odds, but also being subscribed is just awesome because we make cool content. So do you enjoy this
Smith and company
Yeah,
after the
I like
sack?
it a lot.
It's third and
It's really different, but yeah, I really like it.
What were you making at the job before
Now
this?
they'll throw here, out of the gun.
Let's see.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
Definitely a bit less
That'll give them 8
hourly.
that time.
I can
And that's to
was
make
your
it
hourly
fourth
rate?
down.
22.
And what's your pre-tax income right now? Your salary?
Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Pre-tax.
You remember what you signed on the line?
I'm not sure off the top of my head.
I'm guessing 7.
Desperation time for
Yeah.
Smith on fourth
Sounds
down.
about right.
Yeah. And, you know, for
This
a lot
one's
of
going to
people
go straight down to the
looking
turf.
for change in
Incomplete.
general and
No
are
luck for
looking
the
to
Rams
get
as they fail here on
that
fourth
higher paying
down.
job, they're
And the
in a
Cardinal defense
crisis,
is going to get the
and
football back. Arizona's
maybe they're just
offense
making
at the
minimum
line,
wage,
ready to
like
get their
$15
drive
an
started.
hour, $20 an
Been
hour,
a
and they have
very
an
strong
income
performance for
problem.
them, really on
Jumping
both sides of the
into
football. The turnover on
space
downs
is
the
a really
most
good
recent
place to
example,
do
and
it.
now
Yeah.
obviously
And
they're in
you
a great
ended up
spot
doing
here.
that. That's
Hey, if you're
awesome.
over on the bench
Actually,
right
I
now,
work with
you're shaking
Start
hands with your
Pack,
teammate, you're
which is
hugging him,
linked in
giving
the
him a little
description
dap.
below.
Been a
If
big,
that
big
is something you want
performance
to do,
for
it's a
them.
certification
Now you just
program,
don't get
and
careless. Take care
it's
of the ball on the way out.
for people who they want to get into that six-figure position eventually, and they can go through this 3-month program and they become a full stack application developer, and that's a great way for
Second and
people
5.
to really get over that income problem. And by the way, this is actually the first sponsorship I'm taking on. I get like 1 billion sponsorship requests, and I turn them all
Again,
down
they'll
because
run
they're
with
not
Ingram.
necessarily good
And
for
they
the
get about
audience. I
2
know
there
this
to
one
the
for
36.
Max is actually
Brandon, I
people are
gotta
experiencing
think this
people
offensive
really
line
want
has
to
got
get
some
into
smiles on its
that
faces. And
web
I know it
development
sounds
space.
crazy, but they
This is the
practiced for
first thing
this
that'll
back
actually
in
benefit
training
you
camp. They
also.
knew
That is
they'd be in
something that's
situations
I'll
where there'd
continue
be
to keep
extra
them,
defenders in
even
the
though
box
those
coming
people
after
that I
them,
think have
trying
seen
to keep them from
results
locking down a
that
game.
have
Right
been
now, they want to show the world they're up to the
driven from
challenge.
taking advantage of those
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard
in that space,
line.
it's cool to look. But
Just
I
2
am
minutes
glad
remaining
you
here in the
are
fourth
making
quarter
like
of what has been a
$70,000 a year now,
one-sided affair.
being
And they
a
have the
front-end
first down
developer.
with that gain of 4 yards.
And you'll probably continue to make more as you build up your experience. You're a junior now. I think you'll get to 80 pretty soon, and then after a few years, probably around 90, and then eventually getting like a full solid position. And then
They'll try to
eventually
run
like
some
a senior
clock with
position.
Ingram. And a good swarm to the football
Kind of
defensively as they get him down at
a
about the
decade
40.
Yeah.
Taken down by Pete Werner.
So what's your struggle
the
right
effort
now?
there.
I know
The
some of
ability
them
to flow
from
from
what
his
you
inside
sent
spot
me,
and
were
stop
certainly
that one
in
at the
some
line of
debt
scrimmage.
situations that are
Nice
not
linebacker play.
fantastic.
They work now on 2nd and
Yeah.
9.
Some of my financial struggles.
Running right. This is Ingram.
Years back,
Breaks through the contact. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
So this
That
was
goes for
basically
14 yards. First down, Cardinals. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve
to
to roll up their sleeves and show off their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage.
affected
they're
me in ways that I
powering
didn't
through, and they're
expect.
controlling this game.
And I don't know. I was kind of depressed, and I just
they'll indeed take a knee.
kind of stayed at home, and I was kind of looking for a job, but I probably could have tried harder. And I just kept spending money, and I kept going. So I racked up a good amount of credit card debt. That's always fun. How long did you go
So
before
it's a win here
you went to
for the
jobs?
Arizona
It was
Cardinals.
probably
If
only
you
6
step
months.
back and look at this, CD,
But,
pretty impressive
that's all it
victory.
took.
Not the
So
best
6
defense
months,
in
let
the
me guess
NFL
that
they
you
were going
probably
against,
did
but it
a
is a
6-month
top
emergency
10
fund.
defense
I did
in
not.
this league, and
Didn't
they're
have
pretty
any
sound,
money
but
set
yet
aside.
they found a way to get it down and get the victory.
Yeah, I got to give them credit because I think their game plan was really, really strong for this one. They knew where they wanted to attack. They knew how they wanted to execute, and they did it with confidence and a little bit of verve as well.
We'll get to that debt, and you've done a consolidation.
So for the Cards, they finish a
still an
perfect
absolute
month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign.
Luckily,
And
you're
they'll get a
making
few
more
extra
now,
days to get ready for next
gone
week,
out of that
where they
headspace?
take on the Tampa
Yes.
Bay Buccaneers.
Okay,
Meanwhile, for the Rams,
I know the
they'll
pandemic
fall
definitely
back to
affected a lot of
500
people in
at
the shutdown in
2-2.
terms of job
And they will
loss,
try to
and
get
then,
back in the
going
swing
into
of
that
things
more
next
depressive
week
state,
on the
absolutely.
road.
One, being locked inside
And for
certainly
Charles
can affect
Davis
people that
and
way.
our entire
Two,
crew,
their job
I'm
can
Brandon
certainly
Gunn.
affect
You've
people
been
that way.
watching the
There's a lot of
NFL
things.
on EA Sports.
And I'm sorry you went through that, but I am glad you're on the other side of the tunnel. But now we got to clean up the mess that was built up during that time. So, well, I would say there might be a couple of the problems too. Maybe like this one didn't happen. It's not necessarily changed. Now you just have money. But it's... Trip, Nomad, Food, China, Jester King, Blue Wild, 30 nickel, Chupacabra, 30 nickel. There's Taco Bell and Specs and Buck Wild, Chupacabra, Uber Trip, Angels, Drip City, Venmoing out.
We've waited. Ain't stopping this, baby. No way. Check it out. Yo, you're looking at the AFC champs and your winner, Blue Chiefs Kingdom that they just revamped. We tried with the time.
They need to update that.
Oh, baby, we're fucking locked.
What do you mean?
No, you're fucking grooving, buddy.
Huh? I was just, flipping through some stuff. I need to update that for sure.
Update what?
The KC, new KC Chiefs song. Once they get to the Super Bowl again.
Like that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ravens are scary. Well, we'll see.
Chiefs always find a way, buddy. They always find a way.
It's kind of wild. Like I'm not even joking.
They
I was
got
watching
Bale
that
with the
game.
Burrow injury. Best team in the league gets hurt.
I was sitting there watching that game, and it's like the Bills just had the ball the entire game. It felt like I was nervous as fuck, and then the Chiefs got it, and they would just go down and score in like 3 minutes.
Bills are gonna bill.
Holy shit!
I mean, dude, McDermott. Please fire McDermott, dude. What is going on? They just walked up and down the field.
Mm-hmm.
That fumble's the only thing that kept it close.
Dude, that fumble. Oh my god, I hate that rule as it is, bro.
Fumbles?
I hate that fucking rule as it is. Hardman's a fucking idiot, dude. Get that dude out of here.
That was funny. Madrid didn't know who he was. He's like, "Is that Hardman? No way."
God. He almost, dude, that was, I was depressed because I was feeling, so they were just literally just carving them up. I couldn't believe the Bills ran that fake for the five. And in like 3 plays, they were about to score a touchdown, bro.
Yeah, I've had the show. I don't know if you saw, I had my Big Yeti shirt on, baby.
I did not see it.
Oh. God. I mean, that's all I'm saying. I mean, 2 touchdowns, got fed. Not gonna say it was me, but I'm not gonna say it's not.
Yeah, they took the record, most postseason touchdowns or whatever.
That's insane because Gronk and Brady had more time than that.
Oh, way longer. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. And they did that in so much less time.
Yeah.
Do you think this is his last year?
Kels, I mean, if he hadn't started,
you can see the fall off. He's not at his peak anymore, obviously.
Honestly,
he's dropping passes now, bro. He's literally dropping passes.
I think if he hadn't started dating Taylor, then maybe not. But I do think
dude, I think this
so
is
much
it.
other shit to worry about.
I think so
it.
Too.
I agree.
No matter what, win or loss.
Wouldn't be surprised.
So, I mean, got the record, got a dip now.
I'll put it like this: if they win the Super Bowl, for sure. If not, I don't know. He may come back if they don't.
Yeah, I don't know. I think if they got first rounded, he would have definitely been like, okay, I don't know if we're the same anymore.
No.
So call it.
Buffalo couldn't do it this year at home.
Nah, dude. I said before, dude. If they lose this game, I don't think they're gonna recover it. I think this is it, dude.
The thing is Allen played almost damn near perfect. Like.
The thing is, if he would have played, all he had to do was check it down to Diggs on the drag.
Yep.
The thing, okay, even if you score there, you don't want to give him that much time. You want to kill the clock.
You want to kill the clock. You do. It's a weird situation because
it's not even killing the clock. That's like a free 10 yards.
Yeah.
It's like a free,
I'm not sure if I'm confident.
I mean, it was good anticipation. He was definitely coming open. It was just
Trent Williams retired, baby.
Yeah, no, he definitely like. I mean, I even with the clown ass fucking angles we watched these games on TV, I was like, Diggs looks wide ass open there, and I was like, he's gonna hit him, and then he didn't hit him. I'm like, oh shit, all right.
Nah, dude, you gotta hit. I don't even care knowing the result after. Even if it was a touchdown, that's just too much time. They weren't stopping them at all. Like,
yeah, but they may not. I think they could have stopped him from scoring a touchdown. Maybe
but they had like 2 minutes. It was like if it's under a minute, then I can understand.
If you have
take
the
it down the
touchdown, I
digs,
want you to take
you take
it.
it down the digs, then you run the ball once, and then they have no time if you score. So
yeah, it's.
I would have checked it down, ran it with Allen once, and then you can 3 straight plays. You can do whatever to try to score.
Yeah, I mean,
but
they literally did get almost every fucking bounce and bail.
It doesn't help
fumbles,
that Diggs
dude.
just completely. Diggs is fucking cooked, dude. If Diggs wasn't watched, I bet he hits on him.
Snead on him was gonna lock. Snead on him was gonna lock him up, but they had to like move Diggs around to like get him.
That fucking 60-yard deep ball, dude. He has to catch that.
Yeah.
You have to catch that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was there. But it's just like, I mean, the Bills literally like just they couldn't be stopped for most of the game. But
no,
that's
they
the thing
it,
though.
dude.
When you
they've been billing it the entire year, and they built
it was
that
funny.
game.
It was crazy because like they were talking about how the Chiefs defense has not given up more than 7 points in the second half. And I was like, there's no way that's going to hold. And then it literally fucking held. I was like, there's no way. How? How did that hold?
Bills are going to bill.
Yeah. It was kind of this. It's like kind of like the same thing in the Super Bowl, though, where like the Eagles controlled the ball the entire game. But like the Chiefs just like every possession, they were just going down and scoring. And quick, too. It was. It didn't matter. The Eagles were fucking converting every third down and fucking having 9-minute drives. It's very weird.
I want to think the Ravens can do it, but I don't know, buddy. I don't know.
I mean,
we'll see.
I would pick the Chiefs, but they're scared, like for sure. And like, my only concern is like, I mean, are the Chiefs like?
Did he strap in the mortgage?
Yeah, I'm like, dude, bro, please don't do that. I haven't decided if he's a jinx yet, so he's got to chill.
Did he? No, he bets on the Chiefs every game. So.
Yeah. But like, I don't know if I don't know if MVS is making catches like a catch like he did today over the shoulder. I don't know.
Dude,
if that's
what
again.
the fuck's up with that? Of course, this is the game he just shows up out of nowhere. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait, was he? He was the one that dropped it, right? He's the one that dropped that deep one against the Bills.
Mm-hmm.
He was. Oh my god, for like the win, basically.
Oh, I think it was the Packers. It was the Packers, and then the Bills one was the offside shit. I will say. Keep Kadarius Toney off the field. He is fucking addition by subtraction.
Dude.
Jesus.
Oh my god, what a massive
addition
help
by subtraction, bro.
No, I mean, that was literally the memes going into it. They said Coney was out. Big hit for the Bills.
Big hit for the Bills, yeah.
Like, it's no joke. Look at that offense without him is insane. It's just like last year's Super Bowl team.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
I keep on punt returns. Fuck. I don't even want to do that though. He might muff one. I don't know.
No. You don't want punt return.
I don't know. I don't think I want him anywhere near the field. To be honest.
You want him where he was today. You want,
yes.
You want him right in that position. Wherever he was sitting, sit right there,
Please,
buddy.
God.
Take up left bench.
Oh.
Dude. I'm not paying Tremaine Edmonds $29 million, bro. What the fuck?
Who would you rather play, Carlos? Would you rather play the Ravens or the Chiefs?
Matthew, or, be a tough game either way. I don't think I have a preference.
You know, I'm claiming the Bengals Super Bowl if the Niners win it all, right?
Like, cause both teams are just both teams are pretty.
I mean, when Burrow was healthy, they dog walked the Niners. Absolutely walked all over the Niners. So
what are you talking about, bro?
That's a Bengals Super Bowl. Bailed to the rest of the league.
The Bengals were like 5-5 when Burrow went down. I don't want to hear it. Like, what are you talking about?
Walked all over them. Walked all over them. They had like a 65% chance to make playoffs.
Matthew, can you tell me a contract?
Dude, the Bills had like a 5% chance to make playoffs at 6-6. I don't think the Bengals had that.
I think the Bills is probably who I preferred, actually.
Well, yeah, I would say so.
Three.
I would say so. I'm still like I can't believe they lost.
Both teams have a good defense and a mobile quarterback.
Shit.
Like, that's just recipe for disaster for us.
Lamar's a running back, though, so I don't know.
I mean,
literally typical Lamar. He should have threw a pick, and then the next play he runs it in for 10 yards. Typical running back behavior. That would have been big. That was when it was 10-10 too. If he would have thrown a pick there.
Texans missing the field goal too. I mean, I know they didn't score the second half, so.
Yeah, literally missing that field goal. I think is just a momentum thing.
Honestly,
I mean, imagine they were up 3. They were up 3 at half, and then he throws a pick on the first drive in the red zone. I mean, bro, come on, man.
What's funny is it's the 2 teams that are the last 2 Super Bowls that we lost. So either way, it's like from that aspect.
Oh yeah, that's right. Dude. I'm gonna tell you, if the Ravens win and the Niners dude, if the Niners lose again, I will lose it. I can't.
But I'll lose my shit if the Lions actually make. There's no way. There's no way. You don't even have to watch, Carlos. Don't even worry about it, bro. That's free. No biggie.
I mean, we're here, and I mean, I'm kind of used
to this dude Carlos was complaining about the bye. He's like, yeah, bro, it sucks. We don't play this week. Like, bro, you don't want to play the wild card.
I want to watch football. But no, after
there's no way. Dude, that extra bye week.
I will say, yeah, for
it's
sure.
It's not like Madden. It's not like you get to play like some clown, you know, in Madden, the wild card. Like,
the stress alone is yeah, I'll take it.
No, dude, it's a privilege to get the bye. You're crazy. Insane. And you get the lowest seed? That's big too, because any upset, you get that team.
Yeah.
I mean, the Packers almost fucked them, so.
Yeah. They should have. They outplayed them the entire game, but. I mean, the win's the win, man.
Not when it matters most.
Of course, Love had to pull a Favre to end it all.
Oh, that was so clown.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking.
What is he doing? He played so well the entire game and then forms it.
He was having such a good postseason in general. His postseason run was like it was epic.
Oh my gosh!
And he just yeah, that's bad.
I mean, literally the Aaron Rodgers way: beat the Cowboys, lose the Niners.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I really do. I'm like,
that's a good.
I'm struggling because like I do think that I've had the Niners as a favorite. Like I've picked the Niners all the way through, but I really do think the Lions are going to win that game.
Niners.
I don't think so.
Niners all the way. Niners all the way.
I think Detroit. I like Dan Campbell more than I like Kyle Shanahan in these situations. I think. I don't know. It's gonna come down to
that defense gets exposed too much. It's gonna have to be a shootout if the Lions are gonna win.
It's gonna be a shootout, yeah.
I think it will be though. I think the Lions.
As long as Purdy doesn't lose the game, that's all he needs to do is not lose the game.
He almost lost the game
multiple times. Yeah, multiple times. Dude, that pass to Juwan Jennings, I wanted to throw up. I was like, "What the fuck out of that?" That was almost just as bad as Love's decision, and it's just somehow came down.
Should have thrown a pick six.
What do you mean?
Start.
Talking about the one over the middle.
But Juwan Jennings won, where he
went up and got it.
That was a dot. What do you mean?
That was not a dot. You're on crack.
That was a dot. That was a dot.
You're on crack. The DB fucking mistimes his jump, and then he gets bailed. And then Juwan Jennings of all people holds on as he's getting clobbered from behind, dude. If MVS fucking drops that thing, like throws that thing backwards 15 yards, and he gets hit like that.
That's
Juwan Jennings.
That's the difference between 98 speed and 88 speed.
Juwan Jennings.
Dudes actually hold on to the ball.
That one made me want to throw up.
Are you gonna tell me if this contract or not, buddy? I need the fucking thing.
What?
Contract for what?
I'm gonna tell you the things, and I need the contract.
We're not doing the off season anyway.
I'm doing my research.
Why are we not doing the off season? Why are we not doing the off season?
Trevor went to bed.
No, send it.
All right, I'm sending the TCM.
Just like you guys did me. Keep going. No.
I think you guys are in a game. I think you guys have games.
We'll be in the next.
That is kind of funny.